Well, your voice, your vote now. And while we now know most of the results from the spring election yesterday, one big race in La Crosse is still up in the air because write-ins ruled the day in the school district's search for 3 new board members. And some other counties, several schools put out operational referenda to mixed results. News 19's Roger Staffaroni digs into the details of what's ahead.
I think the weather may have hampered the turnout a little bit, but I think with a 35% turnout in an April election, that's still pretty good for us.
The snow and slush were not the only things out of the ordinary for a spring election. La Crosse voters had the opportunity to choose from 9 total candidates for 3 school board positions. 2 candidates' names appeared on the ballot, the other 7 write-ins.
In this case, we had to count them all. The La Crosse School District is a fairly large school, so I know the city of La Crosse were kind of late with bringing their results in because they had to go through every ballot and write down all the write-ins.
There are rules for write-ins, extra steps. Those registered as write-ins get more easily recognized, so if a name is written slightly different, voter intent would likely give that person the vote.
There are benefits on being a registered write-in, and it's the canvassers to look at it, and do they think Mickey Mouse is a legit person who could take the office, or just a fictional character and that vote doesn't count?
Next week, a board of canvassers will verify the votes, all 20,159 cast. Of those, 9,691 were for write-in candidates. Then there were several referendum votes, operational funding for school districts in Westby, DeSoto, and Sparta, some finding success.
We really tried. Our approach was to make it simple as possible, but we went to the community.
It's becoming more and more common. This spring election saw 62 schools across the state ask for operational funding.
School funding measures have a very high success rate in Wisconsin, but that doesn't guarantee success into the future. It could very well become the case that voters get tired of schools going to referendum.
School finance in general is very confusing for many people, including myself at times, trying to figure out everything. But we really tried. Our approach was to make it simple as possible.
In La Crosse, Roger Staffaroni, WXOW News 19.
And we're also hearing from the Kickapoo area school district officials who are thanking the community for their support of a referendum that passed there, saying in part, quote, "This demonstration of trust and commitment will not be undervalued as we continue to be good stewards of these financial resources while meeting the ever-changing needs of our student population." And we've got full results from more than 80 races and county breakdowns for this spring election on our News 19 News app and, as always, over at WXW.com.